Okay, so friends, today's our new crop is pineapple. Pineapple, that is a Ananas commosus, and family is Bromeliaceae, and Brazil is the origin of this crop. So, this is the field of the pineapple. These are the fruits of the pineapple. This is the plant. This is also a pineapple, pineapple crown. These are the different pictures of the pineapple. Now, friends, pineapple, that is a Ananas commosus. It is an important fruit crop in India. Originated in Brazil, it has spread to the other tropical parts of the world. It is a good source of the vitamins like A and B. Pineapple is a fairly rich in the vitamin C, also calcium, magnesium, potassium and iron. It is also a source of the bromelain, a digestive enzyme. The cultivation of pineapple is confined to high rainfall and humid coastal regions in the peninsular India and hilly areas of the northeastern region of the country. It can also be grown commercially in the interior plains with the medium rainfall and supplementary protective irrigations. At present, pineapple is grown commercially in different states of the country like Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, West Bengal, Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, and on a small scale in Gujarat also. Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. So, they are almost in most of the states we are growing the pineapple commercially in the country. Now, among the origin and distribution, experimental evidences indicate that two main regions in which ananas and Pseudoananas species grown spontaneously after the critical analysis reported that one region covers the southeast extremely of the Brazil, Paraguay and northern Argentina. In India, the area under pineapple is about 72 hectares of the land. It is grown mostly in the West Bengal as states you have seen. Now, the pineapple is the crop of the humid tropics. So, the fruits grows well near the sea coast as well as in the interior so long as the temperature are not extremes. Optimum temperature for the successful cultivation is 22 degree to 32 degree Celsius. As the leaves of the and roots grown best at the 32 degree Celsius and 29 degree Celsius respectively, their growth ceases below the 20 degree Celsius and above the 36 degree Celsius temperature. High temperature at night is deleterious, and a difference of the at least 4 degree Celsius between day and night temperature is desirable for this crop. Pineapple can grown up to 1100 meter above the mean sea level if area is frost free, and the optimum annual rainfall for this commercial cultivation of this crop is 100 to 150 centimeters, grows remarkably well under the wide range of the rainfalls. In areas where the rainfall is less, supplementary protective irrigations are necessary during the dry season for the successful cultivation and commercial to make the economical to this crop. Now, these pineapple plants comes well in any type of the soil except in very heavy clay soils. Sandy loam soils are very much ideal for this crop, and the soil should be 40 to 60 degree centimeter in the depth without hard pan or stones. Low lying areas with high water table should be avoided for the successful cultivation of this crop. The plants prefer a soil pH of 5 to 6. Okay, among the varieties, some important varieties are there. There is a Q, Giant Q, Charlotte, Rothild, Queen, Mauritius, Jaldup and Lakhat. So, these are the fruits of this Q. This is a giant Q. So, these are the fruits of the Queen. Okay, as far as propagation is concerned, pineapple is easily propagated by vegetative methods. It can be propagated by shoot suckers, ground suckers, slips, crowns, stem beads as well as from the splitted crowns. The slips were found to be the best planting material, followed by the side suckers and crowns. Suckers from main stem bear little earlier than the slips, but slips produce larger and uniform fruit. So, these are the important features of both of the methods. Flowering is delayed by about 70 days in the plants from crown and about 350 days from the stem beads compared with the that from the slips. So, different methods having its own benefits as well as demerits. Pineapple shoots used for the vegetative propagation. This is the slip, these are the crowns, these are the root suckers, and these are the side suckers. So, you can say hapa. Okay, this is also one of the pictures showing all the different these are the aerial suckers, leaves, slips, stems, fruits, crowns, ground sucker as well as fibrous roots. So, this is the wall of the pineapple plant. Okay, this is also one of the one and same. So, these are the different parts of the pineapple plant. Okay. Pineapple plants generally flowers after attainment of the certain vegetative growth and ripeness to the flower stage is attained 11 to 12 months after the planting and formation of the at least 40 leaves. The pineapple plants produces only one fruit during its life span, and it is often observed that even after 15 to 18 months of the growth under the optimal nutritional condition and environmental conditions, only 50 to 60% of the plants comes to the flowering. Induction of the flowering can be achieved besides optimal nitrogen by using the optimal nitrogen as well as potash nutrition. Use of the growth regulators is considered necessary for the flowering. Okay, this is the flowering of the pineapple, you can see it. Now, among the timing of the planting, time of the planting is detected by the season in which the first plant crop is required. Planting time is very important for the natural flowering period, which differs from region to region. So, we cannot say for the planting we cannot give the thumb rule for the each and every region, it may be different from the region to region. By the time of the natural flowering, if the plant does not attain the optimum physiological maturity, either it escapes flowering the next season, or if flowering induced in the season, the plant bear a very small fruits. Hence, ideal time for the planting is 12 to 15 months before the peak flowering season under the natural conditions is varies from December to March in the different regions. So, we have to take care for during the planting of this crop. Now, time of the planting also varies from place to place depending upon the time of the monsoon and the intensity of its precipitation in different regions. Generally, in Gujarat, May to June is the ideal season. For the Assam, it is August and October. For the Kerala and Karnataka, April to June. Delaying in the planting as late as September delays the crop at least 7 to 9 months, and peak flowering under this condition comes during the January to March. For the northwest Bengal, October to November is the best planting time, and June, July for the other parts of the country. Okay, this is the field of this pineapple. These are the different photographs having the fruits of the pineapple. Okay, now manuring and fertilization. Pineapple is the is a swallow sorry is a shallow feeder with high nitrogen and potash requirements. Since these nutrients are prone to heavy losses in the soil, practices relating to the time of the application and form of the fertilizer determine this their efficient use. Application of 12 gram nitrogen per plant for the Q pineapple is ideal to obtain the high yield at Bangalore and Chathali, that is located in the Karnataka and in the Kerala also. The dose of the nitrogen, phosphorus and potash at 12, 4 and 12 degree per plant per year respectively is optimum under the Jorat conditions. No response to the application has been observed. No response to the phosphorus application has been observed. In the ratoon crop, 4 gram P2O5, there is a phosphorus per plant increase the fruit weight and yield. So, these are the different studies, but for the medium fertile soil in the West Bengal, nitrogen, phosphorus and potash there is 12 to 16 gram, 2 to 4 and 10 to 12 gram per plant per annum is required. It is optimum dose we can say. It is thus advisable to apply nitrogen, phosphorus and potash each 12 gram per plant. So, this is the dose of the pineapple plant, nitrogen, phosphorus and potash 12 gram per plant. The nitrogen should be applied in 6 splits doses. The first dose of the nitrogen can be given 2 months after the planting and the last dose on 12 months after the planting. The K should be given, K is not included in this, nitrogen and sorry, K is included, but okay, the K should be given in 2 splits doses. Entire P and half dose of the K can be given at the time of the planting and remaining K 6 months after the planting is to be given. Application of fertilizer under rainfed conditions should be done when moisture is available. So, moisture is very important for the application of the fertilizers. Now, intercultural operations, earthing up is very much see in this pineapple, no doubt all the fertilizer applications, irrigations, everything is very important, but the intercultural operations are very important. So, let us see which are these operations. First one is the earthing up, essential operations to encourage the plant to the plants to involve the pushing the soil into the trench from the ridge where trench planting is a common practice. As its roots are very shallow, the plants are eventually lodged especially under the flat bed planting in heavy rainfall areas. Lodging of the plants at the time of the fruiting development results in the lopsided growth and uneven development as well as ripening of the fruits. It is more important to ratoon the crop as the base of the ratoon plants shifts up crop after the crop. High intensity planting minimizes the necessity as the plants prop each other preventing the lodging. Now, weed control is also very important operation in this crop. Weeds should be effectively and economically controlled by the application of diuron, that is 3 kilogram per hectare, or the combination of the bromacil and diuron each as pre-emergence spray should be given and repeated with the half of the dose 5 months after the first application, and the quantity of each herbicide should be mixed in 1000 liter of the water for a hectare of the crop. So, during the application of this herbicides we have to take certain care so that it does not harms to the main crop. Okay, mulching is also very important and very economical, we can say, operation for this crop. It is essential to conserve the soil moisture in this crop because it is a shallow-rooted crop. Though mulching is not a common practice in India, use of the dry leaves or straw is in practice in the southern India. Mulching with black polythene and sawdust results in the better growth of the plants than white polyethylene and paddy straw. So, different research has been made for the mulching, but as per the different regions mulching is responding differently, but finally we can say mulching is very important for the conservation of moisture and for the better growth as well as development, and finally for the fruit harvesting and yield. Now, removal of the sucker and slips and crowns is also very important operation. Sucker starts growing with the emergence of the inflorescence, whereas slips grown with the developing fruits. The fruits weight increases with the increasing number of the suckers per plant, while the increased number of the slips delay in the fruit maturity. Crown size has no bearing on the fruit weight or the quality, hence desuckering can be delayed as much as possible, while the slips are recommended to be removed as soon as they attain the size required for the planting. Removal of the crown is not required as it mars the appeal of the fruit and also makes handling difficult. Partial pinching of the crown consisting the removal of the innermost wall of the leaflets along with growing tips of 45 days after fruit set is ideal to get the fruits of better size and shape in this crop. Now, for the irrigation, although pineapple is cultivated mostly under the rainfed conditions, supplementary irrigation can help produce the good size fruits in the areas having optimum rainfall. Irrigation can also help establish an off season planting to maintain its year round production. In scanty rainfall and during the hot weather, irrigations in the pineapple once in 20 to 25 days is advisable, because it is a shallow rooted crop. So, irrigation care should be taken. Pineapple plants flowers 10 to 12 months after the planting, and fruits becomes ready after 15 to 18 months after the planting. Irregular flowering results in the harvesting spread over the long period. Under the natural conditions, pineapple comes to harvest during the May to the August months. Fruits which mature in winter are acidic, they are acidic in nature. There is a scope of the altering fruit size and maturation with the use of the chemicals or plant growth regulators, so that according to the demand, according to the need, we can modify the quality of